At Celtic, part Liverpool are on the pitch, Celtic aren't yet. Of course, it's better for Liverpool as things stand at the moment. Can you see it staying like that, or do you expect more goals?
I think it might be another one goal somewhere. I certainly hope so. Liverpool are in control of the game now. Celtic, after a great start, are second best at the moment, but I'm sure they've got 45 minutes here to go out and prove that they can still win the game.
John, do you think that Celtic are playing well when they haven't got the ball, if you know what I mean? Do they know what to do when Liverpool have all this possession?
I think when Liverpool are knocking the ball about, they're finding gaps far too easy. Martin O'Neill, that would give them a major problem. I think Liverpool really have to start this off a lot, goes without saying, a lot better than they did the first half. Get on the ball and get Stevie Gerrard on the ball, and he's made a difference for me.
OK, John, okay, boys, thanks very much indeed. Time for us to return to Jonathan and Ray. Jonathan, you first.
Thanks very much, Steve. No changes for the two teams as they emerge in the second half. Liverpool, all in red, will be kicking from left to right. Momo Sylla was called in to the dressing room. Curtail his warm-up at half-time. We thought he might be coming on, but no. Henrik Larsson only failed to score here once this season. Emil Heskey, whose scoring feats have not been as successful, but tonight has played a vital role for Liverpool. Are you surprised there were no changes at half-time?
No, I wasn't. I think both teams have played very well indeed in that first half. Celtic started the brighter, got that early lead, but certainly after that Liverpool have come into the game more and more.
Juve gives it away. Guppy clears. Traore, now Harman. Gerrard. Jamie Smith, who stayed on. There's the confirmation of the Celtic team. Mjällby, Balde and Valkeren are back three. And the Liverpool team confirmed for the second half, as it was for the first. Owen and Heskey up front. And the atmosphere builds again. The noise crashes off the precipitous two-tiered stands. Two of them having a laugh as they come out, Martin O'Neill and Gerard Houllier. Well, if you believe everything you read, Martin O'Neill will be the next Liverpool manager, and Gerard Houllier was going to be the Celtic manager at one stage.
Believe everything you read in the papers, Jonathan.
Hartson, is he pushed by Hyypiä? Risa. Murphy looked for Owen. Hamann pushes off Lennon. Gerrard again in space. Juve. Owen has come short for the ball, but it was well anticipated by Chris Hutt. No one's won it back. Here's Carragher. Gerrard. Curious route the ball took then into the penalty area. I don't know whether it deflected.
I think it did, Jonathan. If you look how deep the back line of Celtic are, Bobo Baldo's headed that inside his own penalty box. That's how much Liverpool are pushing the Celtic team backwards.
Have you been surprised how much space Gerrard has, and Hamann as well? They've always seemed to have got 4 or 5 yards of space to play in.
Well, if you look at the midfield three of Celtic, they're playing a little bit deeper at the moment. I think there's a little bit of fear there at the moment that when they're picking the ball up, the Liverpool three, they're looking for that ball over the top all the time for Heskey and Owen.
Smith. Gerrard took a sort of swing at him. Now Lennon. Smith, if he can get forward and get at Risa, Liverpool could have problems. Just to throw in.
Doesn't look like he's got a trick though, does he? When he's got Risa there, he's fronting him up, and if he hasn't got the room to push it, run past him and use his pace to get the cross in, he hasn't got the ability to do a trick and beat him with a bit of skill and get the cross in.
Wins another throw in. Good game for Martin O'Neill and Celtic. They've not got anything to prove to clubs in England, having beaten Blackburn and having had such a terrific run in this competition this season. Sutton goes for a 1-2. Ooh, now, where did that hit Risa? And was that a push by Traore on Hartson? No, referee was right there again. Terje Hauge, the health officer from Norway, says no penalty kick twice. Owen at the other end, all by himself in the penalty area. And that's good defending. Stood up, Balde. Sound defending by him.
Knew exactly what Michael Owen wanted to do there, didn't he? Wanted to get it on his right foot. Balde was strong, made sure he went that side of the goal, and then just got the tackle. An excellent challenge from Bobo Balde.
Petrov looks for Larsson. Behind him was Guppy, and he gave him the shout, and Juve covers back. Rather stumbly-bumbly. Now, was this a penalty kick?
Certainly wasn't a handball, no, not for me, Jonathan. I don't think it was. This was more of an interesting one. No, you can just see there that John Hartson's thrown himself virtually to the ground, and give the referee credit. Very much on top of it there, made the right decision.
Two good decisions by the ref. It's a poor corner by Petrov. The first man, Hamann, cleared it. Might get a better chance here. No. Not been greatly effective, has he, the Bulgarian?
No, he hasn't. I think he's been second best in that midfield area. Certainly Liverpool have dominated in the midfield for the last 30 minutes or so. And that's such an important part of Celtic's game, set plays. When you look at the like of Valharan, Balde, Mjällby, Hartson and Sutton, there's 5 really tall players coming up, and you put good delivery in there, they're going to win most of the headers.
Gerrard was looking for Owen. You know, Gerrard gets the ball, Owen's off, he's looking to make a run. It's like a shotgun pass from a quarterback. Gerrard has that ability. Juve. Something he could do with a little bit of help there. Didn't really get it, but he found Petrov, who was being pulled by Heskey. Advantage to Celtic, they're allowed to play on. Listen to the roar now as Hartson closes on Riise. 57,000 Celtic voices disagree with the referee there. Juve. Murphy's run. Balde made contact. He was always going to be second best to the ball in the air, did make contact, words between the two of them.
Good play from Danny Murphy. That's what you want from your central midfield player, getting beyond your strikers, making that extra man. And in the end, Balde had to come across and foul him. It's a dangerous position for Celtic. Good quality from Riise here, and they could be in trouble.
It's been a mark of Liverpool over the years, as the man sitting alongside me would know. Quality midfield players getting beyond the strikers to score goals. Ray did, Terry McDermott did. Riise's cross. Oh, came off Balde. Owen's boot flew off. Smith up to Larsson. He couldn't hold it up.
My first instinct there, Jonathan, was Balde, handballed it. I would like to see that one again, but certainly as if the header was flicked on, I thought it caught Balde on the hand.
Certainly hit a hand, I think, in there. Valgaeren's touch. Guppy. Poor ball by Lennon because Gerrard was there, and he's had a massive influence on the game, Gerrard. Always wants the ball, doesn't he?
Sign of a good player, Jonathan. He never hide.
Juve played Traore in all sorts of problems. This is Larsson from Hartson. Henrik Larsson! Good save, Jatsi Dudet.
Fantastic save from Jerzy Dudek. He's kept Liverpool in the game here, because from that position you would fancy Henrik Larsson 9 times out of 10.
There have been 36 goals in 36 games this season. 193 in 242 games for the club. He's in at the near post now, Larsson. Beyond Sutton, Hartson was there, Traore away, and that was a very important header because Hartson was steaming in. Now, can Riise win this one? Well, he got in front of Valgaeren, and the touch as he stretched had too much weight.
This is the chance, Jonathan. Good ball from John Hartson. First touch from Henrik's very good, but Good goalkeeping from Dudek. Came out very quickly indeed, spread himself, made it difficult for Henrik Larsson to get the ball up and over the top of him. You could see the reaction of Martin O'Neill there. He expected his striker to put that one into the back of the net.
Yarvik. This is Bobo Balde. Was it a handball against him at the other end moments ago? I'll try and show you that. Let's see it now.
It's a good ball in. You can just see Diouf that's going up with a header, gets a flick on it, and there's the arm, certainly of Bobo Balde, and it was going goalwards there, and I've seen them definitely given against.
It's a great spot, Ray. No penalty appeal by a Liverpool player. Not one appeal.
I think it was so quick, the header, and his hand was up quick and down quickly. I don't think any of the Liverpool players seen it.
Let's go on. Yarby away. Hammond to Gerrard. Murphy. Well, Sutton's down for Celtic. Bash on the back of the head. Anxious Martin O'Neill.
Oh, he actually ran into Danny Murphy there. Danny Murphy knew nothing about that. His eyes were firmly fixed on the ball there, and Chris Sutton just ran into him.
It's his birthday week this week. Chris Sutton turned 30. John Helms with the Liverpool bench. John?
Yeah, Jonathan, I've just seen at first hand the calming influence of Gerard Houllier here. After that lapse, which really let Henrik Larsson in a moment or two ago, Phil Thompson and Sammy Lee were very agitated, leapt to their feet into the technical area. The UEFA official twice has had to tell Phil Thompson to retreat and to calm down. And Gerard Houllier was the one who said, calm down, boys, it's one apiece, we're in the game, everything's okay out there.
Mark Waller was the other man you saw there in that shot, the doctor of the club, Chris Sutton. There's John Clark in there with the silver hair, the man who played in the 1966 game at Anfield. In fact, the ball deflected off him and into the back of the Celtic net for one of the goals. Strong won the tie for Liverpool, scored the second goal. Tommy Smith's deflected in off John Clark. He used to call Jeff Strong the Anfield Iron. So his nickname? Before my time. Owen looks for Heskey. Joof. Skill. Good cover by Guppy.
He's done well, Joof, on this right hand side, isn't he? He looks very positive this evening. I think he knows he's got the beating in the first half of Thompson, and certainly since Guppy's came on, he's gone past him on numerous occasions. He just has to get quality into the box once he gets down the flanks.
Sutton seems to have badly ripped his neck, doesn't he? He's having the muscle manipulated there. Brian Scott, the physiotherapist. Risa with the corner. Hartson with the clearance. 1-1. Larsson for Celtic. The opening couple of minutes, Heskey levelling on 16. Outlet there by Balde. Penalty or no penalty, he's been immense for Celtic with the back Balde. Gerrard. Owen. Turned into the challenge by Valverde. Now Larsson. Murphy chasing. Larsson trying to gain yards, really. There was nothing else he could do. There was nothing really on for him.
And that's the point there, Jonathan. No support. Where's the midfield? You know, they're so far away from the front two players. There's a massive gap between the midfield of Celtic and the strikers.
Murphy. Another little snap, a little dig at him. Gerrard, Teresa. Liverpool have controlled the opening 30 minutes of the second half. Heskey tumbled theatrically, referee waving play on. Heskey. Heskey to Joof. Stingray time. Anything can happen in the next half hour with him. You never quite know, do you?
No, I don't think he knows either. That's the most important thing. He's very elusive though. When he's on form, he's very difficult to mark. Been looking at Henrik Larsson, you know, I wonder how long he can last. You know, there has to be question marks about his fitness, because he's not really played any competitive games. I've been watching him and he's been puffing and blowing a little bit, and maybe he's just starting to feel the pace of this game.
Almost on the hour then. Once again, Risa. Hippi had gone forward. It'll drop to Murphy. He looks, Owens on the edge of the 6-yard area. Hippi's still there. Harman. Gerald is to his right. No width on the right-hand side. Again, shoveling it through the middle. Sutton to Larsson. Guppy. Sutton under a bit of pressure from Juve. Now Petrov. Smith has acres of space on the right. Mialbi presumably will give it to him now. Jamie Smith, the step over. Has he dwelt a little bit too long? Well, he's got beyond Risa and he's done well. For a minute there, I thought he dawdled a little bit too long, Ray, but he did terrifically well in the end to get beyond his man and get a good crossing.
Well, that's when he's at his best. When he's got a little bit of room to manoeuvre, he can push it past, use his pace. You see here, tricks to go inside, just pushes it past both Haman and Risa, clips at the back post, and Diouf does extremely well, doesn't he, there? Just held off Steve Guppy and cleared the ball out of the box.
Sammy Lee and Phil Thompson won't be pleased with John Arnold Risa, though, because he seemed just to drift past him too easily. This is Henrik Larsson in the box for Celtic. Smith, lower cross, Pora. Risa away. Owen. Heskey to Carragher. Juve. Murphy. There's a bit of a lunging challenge by Mulherden. Melby eventually tidies things up. Hartson, Larsson offside.
That was tight, Jonathan, very tight indeed. I thought he timed his run well there. John Hartson with the flick, we could just see here as he goes to flick it well. It's inches. No, he's not. There's inches in it, but right decision from the assistant referee.
Assistant referee backing Mr. Herger up. Also from Noelle Herman Borgen. Dudek away, Mjalby won it. Powerful, positive header. Lennon, Petrov. Smith again wants it on the right-hand side. Sutton. Smith was in space. Gerrard looks for Juve. Heskey's in the middle. Owen far side of the penalty area. Looks for Heskey here.
Great move though, wasn't it? It really was incisive play from Liverpool. Steven Gerrard was at the heart of it. Look at this for a pass from Gerrard. Tailhadge Diouf down this right-hand side. Lovely first-time ball in. But I tell you what, Rab Douglas does extremely well, because if he doesn't come off his line as quickly as this, Emil Heskey, I think, has got an easy tap into the goal. But give the keeper credit. Came out quickly and put Heskey off.
Do you agree with what Ronnie Simpson's been saying in the press up here, Ray, about Rab Douglas, that he could become, or now needs to go on and prove himself as one of Europe's top?
Well, he's played extremely well this evening. I don't think he had much of a chance with the strike from Emil Heskey early on, but everything else that he's done in the game has been very good indeed. His handling has been first class.
Juve, Gerrard, Balde, and Heskey over the top. Curious header away by Bobo Balde. It was almost ankle height. Bobo Balde, 6'3", just under the 14-stone mark. Dived in and headed it away about 3 inches above the turf.
He looks taller than that and a lot stronger as well, doesn't he? He looks a real man mounted.
Mjalby to his compatriot Larsson. Traore away. Out by Hupia. Petrov. It's deflected back off Eskin. Nearly came to Hartson, and that's a superb clearance by Traore.
First class from Jimmy Traore. He needed a touch here, he really did. John Hartson looks like he's in. Just sees left boot coming across the face of Hartson there, and that was a vital touch. He put it behind for a corner.
Change of match balls. Could be his best game in a Liverpool shirt, Jimmy Traore. I think he's had a terrific night. Really, when you consider the physical presence of Hartson and Sutton in there, and Balde, they're in there again. Gerrard away. Well taken, Petrov. Guppy. Came off Carragher. Larson awaited. Traore stolen again.
That was the difference there, wasn't it? Henrik Larsson's waiting, Traore's acted on it. He was first to the ball. Puts the ball away from the Liverpool goal.
Balde with the drive. Murphy blocked. Valverde. Treble winner in 2001 with Celtic, the Belgian. Hartson tried to do a Petrov. Valverde once more. Guppy did well to control the pass like that at pace to Lennon and Hartson and Sutton, and Smith has lots of space here. Acres of it. Look for Hartson, Hupia away. Wasn't a quality pass. Gets a second chance to run it. Risa, goal kick.
Fans are not happy with that, are they, Jonathan? There was a chance there for Jamie Smith just to deliver it into the box. You've got Hartson up there, Sutton's in there. Just picked the wrong option on that occasion. Tried to run at John Arne Risa, but his touch wasn't the best, and I'm sure Martin O'Neill trying to inspire his players at the moment. It's at a critical time of the game. Someone's got to take control for Celtic. They're not passing the ball around as quickly as I'm sure Martin O'Neill would like.
In all, Liverpool fans would rejoice at a score like this and celebrate. But Celtic went to Stuttgart, scared the pants off them early on, went 2-0 up before losing on the night they won the tie. And they won at Blackburn. Juve. Gerrard. And to Owen. Wasn't the same sort of night he had here in 97-98. Last goal late on. In the last minute that night of the 2-2 draw. Smith looks for Hartson, but he bumped into Hupia off the ball. Just fell over. Nothing in it whatsoever. So the 20 minutes to go. The jeers of the Celtic fans tell the story there. Sub away by Risa. Then gone into a bit of a lull. Balde to Hartson. Smith. Only Larson on the edge of the penalty. That's direct. Beyond Larson.
Just been looking at Chris Sutton, you know, he's not been moving particularly well. We just look at the inside of his right leg. He looks like there was some sort of a, plaster or something on there. I don't know exactly what's wrong with him at the moment, but I don't think it's quite right.
He's had the groin problem in the build-up to the game. Pass fit to play. There was no one in the middle there for the cross. There was no Sutton, there was no Hartson.
I'll tell you why there. You can just see there, he's got some sort of plaster or something on his right knee there, Jonathan. Maybe he's got some sort of problem with it.
Juve. Gerrard again. Petrov. They'll be looking. Very tight now. Intense. Herod. Carragher cut it out. Man to Juve. He was a little bit lucky. Came that far actually. Heskey. Oh, Gerrard beyond Sutton. Murphy. Reese and Murphy's making the run through the middle. Back to Heskey. Hamann. Hit the referee, and the move broke down on that, but I don't really think it was going anywhere anyway.
No, they're just keeping possession of the ball there. I think they're happy enough the way things are going at the moment, because Celtic going forward aren't really a threat at the moment, are they? I can't remember in this half where Jerzy Dudek has had to make too many saves. Just the one chance for Henrik Larsson when he came out extremely well and blocked it.
Such a huge period of games for Celtic, as we've said. The CIS Insurance Cup final coming up live and exclusive on 5 this Sunday. Celtic Rangers on air at 2:45, kick-off at 3 o'clock. Rangers, of course, will have the extra days to prepare. Hudson calls for it. Oh, it was a poor ball, may have bobbled, but it wasn't a good ball. Heskey's foul. The yellow card came out, or is about to come out. Confirmation.
It's a different free kick here and yellow card. Emil Heskey just let the ball run, and Stilian Petrov, you know, was committed to the tackle. He's got in for it. You can see Gerard Houllier there, just trying to raise his players there, saying, come on, you know, we can get even more out of this game, just more belief in ourselves. Push up from the back, get the midfield a little bit further forward to support the front two, and there could be another goal in the game for them.
Gerrard. To Juve. Was fouled. I was saying earlier on in the evening, you know, that the Scottish media and a lot of the Scottish fans were saying if Celtic win this, they can really prove a point. They would be good enough to live with the Premiership elite. But on the other hand, if Liverpool can get a win up here, the boot would be on the other foot. And it would be a terrific step forward for Liverpool, I think.
At the moment, it's beautifully poised, isn't it? For the second leg.
Gerrard. Away by Mjalby. Risa. Gerrard for Liverpool. Juve. Challenge from Sutton, almost released the ball to Murphy. Again, Balde was there. Now Carragher. Referee right in the way of Hamann, who wasn't very happy and dispossessed by Lennon. Excuse me, this is Hartson. Mjalby. Petrov to Lennon. Guppy tracking back on the left-hand side to a little bit of space. Hung the ball far too long in the air though for Smith.
You call that a fight ball, Jonathan, you know, there's so much height on the ball, and it always favours the defender rather than the attacker.
Curious, wasn't it now? Heskey to Hamann, Gerrard. Celtic fans think they should have had a free kick there. Juve. Under 20 minutes to go. Spun past by Gerrard, just got out by Valgaeren. Juve driving forward, looks for Owen again. Balde just stepped across. What a good clearance. Carragher to Gerrard.
last 5 minutes, Celtic got very ragged indeed, haven't they? The balls from the back to the forwards haven't been quite good enough. You know, they've been more in hope, really, in truth, Jonathan, rather than trying to put precise passes to give them the opportunity to break forward and take some of the pressure off the back players at the moment.
We spent a lot of time in the game chasing the ball. Liverpool have passed it around, especially first half, about a 20-minute period. Time for Celtic changes, perhaps. This is Smith. Celtic bench, Lambert, Maloney, Craney, McNamara. Silla's there as well. Murphy. Larson's looked across to the bench. I think he's seen that he's about to be replaced. Heskey looks for Owen. Chance here for Michael Owen, and the European record for Liverpool. No! Well, sure, it's a corner.
Well, it's got to be.
It has to be a corner there. Even Rab Douglas thought it was a corner.
You can't believe it, Rab Douglas. He's actually made a decent save there, hasn't he? You know, it was a fabulous ball from Emile Heskey to find Michael Owen's first touch is good. The only thing wrong with it there, he should have went across the keeper. Rab Douglas hits it at the near post. Certainly looked like Douglas got his fingertips to it. And as we're just looking at Henrik Larsson, I think he's feeling the pace and made the right decision in bringing them off. But he's done his work this evening, hasn't he? This is his goal in the first couple of minutes. Ball that was threaded across there from Alan Thompson. Hits it, comes off his thigh there, but goes between the legs of Jerzy Dudek. And what a start to the match it was, and welcome back Henrik Larsson.
Lambert's come on. Martin and Sutton now, of course, up front for Celtic. Risa has time. Smith for Celtic. Liverpool would certainly be the more pleased of the two. Petrov. Smith. Lambert is supporting him just behind. Here he is. Still hungry for success at international level, he was saying this week, Lambert. That's Smith's cross. Guppy arrives. Good defending by the aware El Hadj Diouf.
He's done that twice in the game, hasn't he? I'm sure Gerard Houllier will be delighted. Not renowned for his defensive capabilities, be that twice at the far post. He's got timely interventions for Liverpool.
No, can only play with one. Which one will he pick?
He's lost the plot, the ref. He's kicked a throw in here.
Should be a corner kick. Should be a corner kick. I think Celtic have been denied a flag kick. Valcheren with the throw, looking for Hartson. Traore climbed the higher. Gerrard away. Petrov. Very quickly closed again by Gerrard to deny him a shooting opportunity, but Liverpool defending deep here. Mjällby into the box. Huppier away. Can they spring onto a counter? Hamad, Murphy. Chance of counter-attack has gone, but Carragher to Owen as they maintain possession here, Liverpool. Murphy. Heskey. To me, that looked like a tired pass by Emile Heskey. He's had his hamstring problem, and Gerrard was caught. Lennon.
I don't know what Neil Lennon's problem is there, because it's quite simply Steven Gerrard was just too quick from here. He just nicks it away from him. And it was with the arm, I think, more than anything that he caught Steven Gerrard there. And I think Neil Lennon thought in the end that it was a dive from Steven Gerrard, but it certainly wasn't that.
Heskey all alone, hobbled up by Balde. Now Smith, can he motor forward for Celtic here? Murphy got back at him, Reece has still got work to do. Smith was hounding him. That'll please Martin O'Neill, the persistence of the young man. Lennon to Mjällby. Poor touch, wasn't it, by Valcheren. Gerrard there again. Work as he put in tonight, by the way. Sutton. We'll try and find Smith. I remember a wing performance by Jimmy Johnson here against Leeds in a European Cup semi-final many a moon ago. Against Terry Cooper, I think it was, and Leeds finished with nothing that year. Wonderful.
Mesmeric a bit, wasn't it? Oh, he was an incredible winger, wasn't he? This is where the advantage is for Celtic. I really do believe this. If they can get the right delivery in there, they certainly have got the height to overpower Liverpool.
11 minutes to go. Guppy with the free kick. Good punch by Dudek. Just been caught there, Dudek, actually, by Mialbi. He's holding his, sort of rotating his right arm in pain, but this is John Arisa. Oh, well, that's got to be a yellow card.
It's cynical, it really is. Because Steve Guppy knew John Arisa had the pace of him there. He was away. You can just see her straight away. Just look at him look down at his legs. He knows he's gone. Did a deliberate little flick of his leg there. And Risa wasn't happy because he knew there was a possibility with Michael Owen in the box there to get that second goal for Liverpool.
So all they have is a free kick in rather a deep position. Justice is never quite done in those circumstances. The tie very... The Knight delicately balanced and therefore the tie. Murphy looks for Juve. Guppy got in there. Lennon. Sutton. Lennon to Van Heerden. Guppy. Working hard there with him. Van Heerden once again. Sutton was calling for it on the corner of the penalty area. It's on square. Lambert. Smith. Again to Lambert. Hoppier scuttles across. Was caught. It's a free kick for Liverpool.
Good defending that from Sammy Hooper, wasn't he? Read the situation extremely well. Left his man there, Chris Sutton, because he's seen the run of Paul Lambert. Knew exactly what he had to do there. That was get across in front of Lambert, get to the ball first, and in the end, Lambert had to foul him. Great defending.
Lennon. Another throw for Celtic. Stoppage time around about 10 minutes to go then. Mialbi, Swedish international. Balde, fearsome sight. And the Buccaneers forward. Then into Petrov. Guppy for Celtic, European champions, of course, in 1967, the Lisbon Lions. Was up to final 3 years later. Liverpool 4 times Kings of Europe. 3 times they've won this competition. Owen.
Liverpool are working so hard all over the park. And then El Hadj Diouf, I've never seen him work back, track back with players, getting good defensive positions as much in a game before.
You've still seen enough quality from him there at Rays, well, £10 million.
Well, not for £10 million, Jonathan Armand, but I think the more that he plays, the better he is becoming. But you've got to remember, this is an away game. You know, they're happy to sit back at times and defend. They don't have to get forward as often as they would normally in a home game. But I think, you know, he certainly has had a decent game this evening.
Carragher for Liverpool. Jared Houllier made a sound point about Juve earlier on this week when he said he had to play his club football last season and the African Nations Cup. They got to the final and the World Cup campaign with Senegal. Murphy from Heskey. Murphy again. The chip was aimed at Michael Owen, but Heron got it away. Now Hamann. Well, was he pushed there or did he flop forward?
He played for it, didn't he, Deep Hamann? He knew exactly what he was doing here. And to see him, he's driving at the heart of that Celtic defence. Just takes a touch, and he's just fallen over Valharen's leg there, isn't he? A clever play from Hamann, because he knew he was going nowhere. And this is a very interesting position for Liverpool. You've got John Arne Riise, who's got tremendous strike with his left foot, and then you've got the guile and craft of Danny Murphy. We've seen in plenty of occasions from this sort of an area, curling into the top corner.
Murphy stands to the left. Hamann's over the ball. John Arne Riise is going to have a long run up for Liverpool. 6 goals this season. He's never lost when he's scored, Liverpool. 4 men in the Celtic wall. The Norwegian referee is not happy they're back the full distance, and he's going to take his time here, and he's saying do not move forward, do not encroach. Juve is in that wall. Huppi is there as well. Smith wants to break forward and run at the free kick taker. A gap has opened up in the wall. Riise started his run. Comes again. Charged out. Strong enough to knock 3 Celtic bodies over. Nothing came of it.
Great defending though, really was. That's what you want from your wall. You know, stand firm, make sure that the ball doesn't get beyond you here. Probably just overhits it slightly there, Hamann, but look at that. I think it's still in Petrov, the ball finally comes off, but he was determined that that shot wasn't going to go past him.
Martin O'Neill, tight commitment out there, wasn't it, the way they charged down on the free kick? Gerrard to Riise. 5 minutes to play, 1-1. Huppi. First half was bright and breezy after the whirlwind start by Celtic, ahead in 2 minutes. They also hit the bar in the first 20 seconds of play. The second half has had more mistakes and it's been more fraught. Coming up after the football tonight, the Channel 5 film, The Fly 2, starring Eric Stoltz, I think. Balda. Carragher went in under pressure from Sutton. I wonder what the Celtic challenge would have been like tonight, Ray. Chris Sutton to me is not fully fit, and certainly Henrik Larsson ran out of puff.
Yeah, and Alan Thompson had to go off with an injury as well, and I think they've missed his quality from this left-hand side. That's not been disrespectful to Steve Guppy, but Thompson's been in fine form for Celtic in recent weeks. We can see there, Chris Sutton in the wars once again. He's not moving at all well at the moment, and with a massive game against Rangers in the CIS Cup of the weekend, I'm surprised if he finishes this match.
Sean Maloney is on the bench. Yet, come on, this is Carragher. Juve. Carragher to Juve. Traore. Heskey. Mjällby. Some booing going on a few moments ago. The Celtic fans were aiming the booing at El Hadj Diouf. If we can track down why that might have happened. Now this is Smith for Celtic from Lambert. Certainly there was an area of the crowd that became agitated all of a sudden. Seems to have calmed down now.
I think that's because El Hadj Diouf hasn't been on the ball. This is the incident here.
This is Diouf, fell into the crowd and spat at the crowd.
That is disgusting.
Well, that is disgraceful. I remember he was accused by West Ham fans for doing the same thing not so long ago That is disgraceful, and I would imagine his manager would certainly react, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if UEFA reacted as well.
Well, they should as well, Jonathan, because we want to eradicate that from football. We can hear the Celtic fans once again berating El Hadj Diouf every time he gets the ball, and rightly so, because that is one of the worst things as a footballer I think you can do.
Murphy to Owen. Owen falls in the penalty, and Mialbi was stronger. Now, no doubt, El Hadj Diouf will claim provocation in there. I hope he wasn't taunted in any way or abused in any way. But certainly Gerard Houllier will want to know if that happened, if there was any abuse of El Hadj Diouf when he fell into the crowd. But as a result of it, there was agitation in the crowd, and one or two of them came out of their seats, and that is unseemly, and that will be a worry and a cause for concern for that man.
Well, what we've seen there, Jonathan, it was just a little bit fooling around, wasn't it? There was just slapping him on the head. I don't think there was any animosity towards El Hadj Diouf whatsoever there, but he's reacted the wrong way.
Well, I've heard that also I'm getting messages as Balde heads wide that one supporter was so inflamed he needed a policeman to put him back in his seat. And well, that is a terrible shame, because it's been a terrific night up here. The second half hasn't been great quality, and El Hadj Diouf is being substituted. And you're going to hear more of this. Bishkan's coming on. And that was a disgrace.
I think it's for his own good. I think Gerard Houlier's done the right thing. He realises that he's getting an awful lot of stick from the Celtic fans, and it's been played in a great atmosphere this evening, hasn't it? You know, we were saying before the game, the scenes that we've seen was first class, and straight away they've taken them away out of the firing line, taken them straight to the changing rooms, and that's good management from the likes of Phil Thompson and Gerard Houllier.
Whatever the provocation, if there was provocation, Ray, you simply can't have it.
No, you don't do that. That is the lowest of the low, Jonathan, spitting at people.
Heskey wasn't in play. The assistant referee was right in line and right there. That has inflamed the situation here. You can't have that either. This is Owen. What a shame, because the whole night has been played in a splendid spirit. Both sets of players and both sets of fans as well.
There's a great respect between both sets of fans, and it's been undone this evening.
Well, you played in the '89 game, didn't you?
I did indeed. It was a fantastic occasion. Our first game back after the Hillsborough disaster. And, the Celtic fans took us to the hearts that day, and there's been a great rapport between both sets of fans since then. But you know, when you have a player spitting at fans, we just can't have it. It was an absolute disgrace.
What a terrible shame. Guppy with the free kick for Celtic. Deep in stoppage time here now. Hartson with Huppy on his shoulder. Traore was so firm there. He's been so strong all night. But Murphy and Liverpool can counter here. The referee's final whistle stops him in his tracks. And it finishes 1-1 at Celtic Park. A hug for Gerard Houllier by Martin O'Neill. And that's the sort of respect that we expected throughout the night, but didn't get ultimately. After Larsson had scored for Celtic in the opening 2 minutes, Emil Heskey levelled it up on 16. The exchange of shirts between two massive men, Balde and Emil Heskey. And it goes back 100%.